I turned my Nintendo Switch into a Super Nintendo Switch, and it was super easy. I also turned my Xbox controller into a Batpixel style controller, and I'll show you how to do it in this video. And in a world full of horrible design choices, this is not one of them. These accessories are high quality and won't damage your devices, but they're also cheap in price. The company that makes these is called PlayVital, and when they asked me to collaborate, I jumped at the chance because I grew up playing Super Nintendo and I love devices that have that theme. They actually have lots of different themes for different gaming vibes, such as cozy gamers, competitive gaming, cute animals. Even if you're a big fan of Spider-Man games, these controllers would be awesome for that. But if you want 10% off, you can use my discount code BATPIXEL. I ordered some thumb grip covers just to show you guys. This is a Halloween theme, obviously, with the pumpkins and the bats, but let's be honest, I ordered these because of the bats. They match with the purple buttons perfectly. But as a surprise, PlayVital sent me over these cute little cat stickers, but if you look really closely, you can see little bat wings on them and stuff, so that's a nice little touch. I see what you did there. The silicone case for the controller is really quick to put on, and of course some cute little joystick caps. So I'm going to go with this one down here with the little bat wings and this angry little fella up here. It's also kind of cute having these little bats moving around everywhere. If I really want it to be cute, I could have this bat hanging upside down. But I do find it very clever how on the front there's like a broken heart here, so if you hit the home button you can tell if the button's on or not. And it's currently searching for my Xbox, so it kind of looks like a beating heart. I think this controller looks really cool. What can I say? I might be a little biased. I'm BatPixel. When you first take the shell out of the box, you'll have your two Joy-Con front covers, but you'll notice that you have 4 back pieces for the 2 Joy-Cons. That's because you have your flat back piece, but then you have this ergonomic option. I'm actually going to choose to put this on mine. And beneath those, you'll have the kickstand piece so that you have a matching kickstand. And you got some button caps to match the Super Nintendo buttons. This bag contains the matching screen protector. And last but not least, we have the back cover, which is really awesome. It matches the console. This is pretty straightforward. You just take a Joy-Con and a back piece and you lay your Joy-Con inside of it. Then you just snap the front on. So to put these joystick caps on, they just go right over like this. So that's pretty sweet. Now it's time to put the buttons on with these little stickies. You pretty much just stick these to the buttons and then you can use this little tab to peel this off, and then you're left with this little sticky piece. Then just take your buttons and stick them on. I was left with a bunch of extra stickies if you ever need them. You can see that this says back, so we're going to turn this around. So I'm going to use these stickers to hold it in place. Pretty much what you want to do is just put this sticker up here on the top and make sure it's a little bit tight going around. And we'll put a couple across the top so that this stays exactly where I want it. Our next step is going to be to clean the screen. So using these guides as like a hinge, I'm just going to take this and flip it over for now. And then clean the screen using the wet wipe, dry it off, and that's when we'll use our handy dandy dust absorber. Now we can pull this tab back so we can stick the screen protector onto the screen. And just keep the tension on your guide so you can get it pretty much to where you had it before. Then I'm just going to use my finger to get all the air out. You might need to mess with the corners or the edges to get the really small air bubbles out, so you can just press down really hard or you can slightly lift up the corner to get them out. And if you have any small pieces of dust at the edges, you can just use one of these to get in there and get it out. So the next thing we're going to do is flip this over and replace the kickstand with the matching Super Nintendo one. So just lift up your Nintendo kickstand and just keep pushing up a little bit and it'll just pop right out. This is the screw that we have to remove, and then this metal piece will come out and we'll just put it in here. I'm just pushing this out with the screwdriver. You can push it out on both corners. Whoops. This big groove here on the top is the part that you want to face out. So just put that back in here like this. You might have to push on it a little bit when you screw it in. These little round parts on the corners just go back into the little hole here in the switch. So you basically just need to line this up and then push those back into where they gotta go. And you can hear that your kickstand's back in place. The next part's really easy, we just gotta put the back plate on. So I'll just put the top in first, push the bottom in. Well, that's starting to look pretty cool. The next thing we'll do is put the little game cartridge slot piece on. This has a smooth side and a side with a little piece sticking out, so you wanna line that up like that. Just take one of your little stickies and put it on the inside of this and peel this back. And this piece has to move back and forth, so we're just going to try to line this up with that plastic piece. You might want to use your fingernail to make sure that you get the spacing right. That's the main part done. It looks pretty awesome. So yeah, that's really cool. Now my Switch is like a handheld Super Nintendo. And I'm really liking these ergonomic grips on the back. Because of the thickness of the plastic, you'll have to push a little harder to get at the buttons in these little grooves. If you have any ideas for PlayVital that you'd like them to create, you can email them your ideas on their website. So yeah, very fun company. You're bound to find something that you love or give it away as a gift. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, the game game playing in the background is called Ninja Baseball Batman. Check it out.